Nick Cannon is opening up about how he is grieving the loss of his infant son Zen, who died earlier this month after battling brain cancer. In an interview on the Today Show Thursday, the TV personality said he is taking it as his therapist says, 5 minutes at a time. "I'm optimistic in finding the purpose through all of the pain," he told host Hoda Kotb. "I'm attempting to smile. I'm attempting to be the high-frequency individual that I've set out to be, but along the way there's definitely some curves in the journey, so I'm taking it 5 minutes at a time." Cannon, who is usually energetic and upbeat as a host for shows like Wild 'N Out and The Masked Singer, tearfully announced his 5-month-old son's death on The Nick Cannon Show last week, dedicating the episode to his beautiful son Zen. Cannon shares Zen with model Alyssa Scott. "Over the weekend I lost my youngest son to a condition called hydrocephalus that was pretty much a malignant, invasive midline brain tumor, brain cancer," Cannon revealed on the show. "It's tough. Nick Cannon's 5-month-old son dies from brain cancer," the TV host tearfully reveals. The 41-year-old host told Kotb sharing Zen's death was probably the most delicate and the most precious news has ever had to talk about, and that his son's diagnosis was a shock. He described Zen as vibrant, calm and alight, and said they thought he maybe had a minor sinus problem, or even COVID-19 initially, but then to get this news was shocking to our entire family. Cannon added that he is relying on his faith to find strength and praised Scott as one of the strongest individuals I've known. "As a father, it's painful. But for a mother who carried a beautiful child for 9 months and nurtured and cared for him every single day through this process, there were so many medicines and so many trips to the hospital," he said. "I attempt to be there for her, but I watch her strength and I'm in awe daily." His son's condition, hydrocephalus, is the buildup of fluid in the cavities, ventricles, deep within the brain, according to Mayo Clinic. The excess fluid puts pressure on the brain and can damage brain tissues and cause a range of brain function problems. Cannon explained more on his December 9th show. He said his son was about 2 months old when he noticed the newborn was having some breathing issues, which he initially attributed to the newborn's sinuses. Doctors told the host that Zen had fluid building in his head, and the child was eventually diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor. After subsequent surgeries and procedures, Cannon said around Thanksgiving Zen's condition took a turn and the baby's tumor began to grow faster. The actor said his son succumbed to his illness on December 5, but reflected on the time they spent watching the sunrise together that morning. "Holding my son for the last time, it was a beautiful setting," he said. Cannon and Scott made the difficult decision to not pursue various treatments, including chemotherapy, to focus on keeping their son as happy as he could possibly be, he told People in an interview published Wednesday. "We were having quality of life conversations," he said. "We could have had that existence where he would have had to live in the hospital, hooked up to machines, for the rest of the time. To see that happen to a 2-month-old, I didn't want that. I didn't want him to suffer. Zen is the youngest of Cannon's children. He shares his oldest children, 10-year-old twins Moroccan and Monroe, with Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey reveals her favorite Christmas songs and movies. You Gotta Love Elf. Contributing, Elise Briscoe.